We have this concept of bringing Wall Street to Main Street. So imagine that job that we have. You have to understand Wall Street just a little bit more. What does that mean? Top 1%. The very, very, very wealthy, right? Will some of you agree that they get it right? They find a way to get it right? They're wealthy for a reason. They figured it out. The top 20% own 90% of all stocks. Why is that? That means Main Street, the rest of us, right? The 80%, we only own a mere 10%. So what do the rich do? They clone themselves. They use their money and they invest in companies. And that's how they create that multiple stream of income. Because the Main Street concept of multiple streams of income is I gotta go out and be an entrepreneur in 5 different companies to become a millionaire. And that's the Main Street mentality. But the Wall Street mentality is I'm gonna use my money and I'm gonna own companies that go to work for me. Hedge funds. Basically, it's a pool of money where investors invest in different types of investment vehicles. It could be securities, it could be businesses, it could be anything. In order to play where the big boys play, you have to have an annual income of an individual of 200K. Joint, 300. Net worth of over $1 million. Basically, this is what it is. If you're an accredited investor, and if you come, and if you get invited, and if you follow this, okay, yeah, well, great, come on in. You give me some money, I take 2% off the top, just for saying hello, just for coming in the door. 2% of your hard-earned money is just gonna come in the pocket. Thank you very much. Next, charge you a performance fee. 20% of what I make for you, I keep. Period. End of story. That's what it is. The objective behind a hedge fund is to beat the S&P. Most hedge funds use this as a benchmark because the S&P is a grouping of about 500 stocks. And if you can beat this benchmark, then I invest with you because you're a stud. You can kill it. It's average about 9.5%. Guess what, guys? A year. The last 50 years, it's averaged 9.6. The last 10 years, how much? There you go. Annually. All right, so you just got to beat that. This is from Bloomberg. Number 1 on the list. Returned how much? Can everybody read that? 51, let's say 52%. What kind of traders do you think trade for these groups? The best. Let's look at my guys. Can my equity group come up here? Great job, man. Great job. Great job. I'd like to bring up my Forex group. This is what their numbers look like. 60% over the last year, guys. And that's the return on your account. That's 60% on your account. Over the last 3 months, we're looking at 35%. This is what it looks like in pips. 12 months, 1807. The last 3 months, 1057. And this month, the current month, it's not even over yet, right? 295. What do you pay here at WG? Oh, $150. Let me cry about that. Wow, look at that.